This is the podcast, not an interview. This is a conversation. No gimmicks, just reasons. 84 reasons. Come holler at me. What up, everybody? I am being true. This is 84 Reasons. No games, no gimmicks, just reasons. Just talking all things Florida Gators. This week, we're going back to the gridiron. My next guest, once again, another Jacksonville native, Duval County, for those of you who don't know. And look, this one, and I'm going to reveal some stuff to Austin, representing Trinity Christian. For those of you who don't know about Trinity Christian in Jacksonville, listen, man. Obviously, Austin and a couple of his teammates were the three biggest guys out there, but listen, them boys fly around. Don't let the Christian side fool you, boy. They're gonna be blessing you for 4 quarters. I played with Gus Scott that went to Trinity Christian back in the day. I know about them boys, but my next guest is the great Austin Barber. What's going on with you, Austin?
How y'all doing, man? I'm excited to be on this.
Now, Austin, I gotta jump right into it. Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all, it's 2 cities when it comes to recruiting that Florida to just go and just have a campground there. One is Lakeland, the other one is Jacksonville. You went to Trinity Christian. Please tell people that be thinking, oh, they don't play nobody. Y'all be beating up on everybody. That's why y'all can't get nobody to add y'all to the schedule, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. My junior year when I first got there, we had to schedule teams in Georgia and different places to go play just because no one wanted to play us for real.
Man, man, we can go all day when we're talking about Trinity Christian. I don't know if it's been broken, but like I said, I played with Gus Scott. They had set the record for like most yards from scrimmage in one game. They had like 800 yards. Y'all be bludgeoning people, right? And then y'all play for 4 quarters. Y'all don't take y'all seniors out the field like, nah, bro. If we up 50-0, bro, we trying to get you 100-0. How much did going to a place like Trinity Christian prepare you for a place like Florida?
I think it prepared me a lot. I came from Yulee High School where Derrick Henry played. I played there for 2 years, and I felt like I needed something like a bigger challenge, and I felt like going to Trinity had helped me, get to the success I wanted, and I feel like it did. Florida was my dream school to get, and they prepared me and helped me get to that.
Now, also, you obviously got recruited, by Dan Mullen, and then you end up with a guy like Billy Napier. A lot of times people hear 2 different coaches, and sometimes players leave. Sometimes a player will leave not because he don't like the coach, but I might not fit the scheme. I might have came here because I got an O-line coach that fits what the type of O-lineman I am, what a coacher I am. What was it about a guy like Billy Napier? Did he come to you and say, hey, Austin, look, I know I didn't recruit you, man, but you're going to be one of the guys I'm going to need to help me get this thing going?
Yeah, for sure. I had a good fall camp, and I think after that, I feel like he came up to me and was like, you're a guy that's going to contribute. So did Coach Sale. He said that to me. He's like, you're going to be a guy that's going to be here for a long time, play a lot of snaps, play a lot of start a lot of games for us here in the future. So, that just gave me the confidence. They're like, they want me to be here more so. They're not trying to just replace me.
Florida looks real different from 2021 and 2022. I'm just talking about facilities. You used to going up the steps, crossing the street, walking about 500 yards, going inside the gate. There go to practice field. Now, y'all boys eating asparagus. Y'all got hot tubs. Y'all got parking spots. Y'all got pools. Y'all got locker rooms that look like, first class on a 757 jet. How much different is life 2022 compared to 2021?
Oh, it's night and day, in my opinion. We got some of the best food you can have for a college facility. Everything's right there. The locker room's one of the nicest ones I've seen in a long time. The weight room is top tier. We were practicing lifting under weights under the stadium, and now it's completely different. This is built just for us and exactly what we need, so it helps us. So I feel like it's going to help us prepare and get stronger and get better.
There is not a group on a football team more, close than the O-line group. Y'all boys, forget the fact there's 5 of y'all's working cohesively every single snap. Y'all really know each other. Y'all hang out with each other away from football. Y'all know each other's families. Y'all got some of the weirdest interests. I'd be like, football players, man, you might see them in the art gallery. Man, they big dudes, but they beat up people on Saturday and through the week, but they the most gentlest giants you're going to get away from the game. Then there's a Billy Napier who makes sure man, not just the guy that's next to you, your defense, the long snappers, the kickers, How has the camaraderie for you guys really, really gelled more in just 1 year under Billy Napier?
I feel like, last year I only really talked to the linemen and some of the offensive guys, but now I talk to everybody on the team, defensive guys, everybody, and I feel like knowing that we can have that connection, so it's not like offense versus defense anymore. It's everyone's together and we play together. I feel like why it's a lot different now.
I've heard that the hardest, not the toughest, the hardest position on the offensive line is center. Not because, you got, guys right in front of you. I got to get the calls, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got to set the protection. I got to stick my head underneath my legs and look and snap a ball. Have you ever played center, and would you ever consider playing it? Because, you the centers are the shortest guy on the O-line. He's not 6'5", he's 6'1", 6'2". Is center a position you ever had to play before? I know you are right tackle, specialist, but have you ever had to play center before?
No, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I can't snap a ball to save my life, so that's why I ain't played it.
Also, you are, when people talk about the lineage at the University of Florida, they always want to talk about, the quarterback position, the running backs, the receivers. And that offensive line lineage is strong, man. You've had some guys that done some things. What does it mean to you to know you are part of that now?
Man, it makes me feel great, just to be a part of actually playing games. I didn't ever really play last year, and now finally get on the field and helping contribute to this team. It's night and day. I got guys that I play right next to, like Osiris Torrance. That man's a dog. That man is a dog. Trust me. So it just makes me feel good knowing that I have all these guys that's played a lot of snaps next to me helping me out.
Talking with Austin Barber, right tackle for them Florida Gators. Listen, he gonna play everything on the O-line but center. Don't ask me to play center. I'm not doing that. You need me a guard, I can do it. Need me a tackle, I can do it. Need me a center, y'all better call a timeout because it's gonna be a long day. But you mentioned Osiris Torrance coming over from Louisiana, the Sun Belt, him and Billy Napier and Montreal. Mm-hmm. You say he a dog. What makes an O-lineman stand out to an O-lineman?
Just knowing exactly what's going to happen when it happens, playing in this offense for 4 years for him is just like he can call out stuff that's going to happen before it even happens. We sit there, me and him are next to each other on the line, and he just tells me, I'm going to be thin on this guy because I know he's about to blitz, and it's just like makes my job easier.
That's the thing too, right? Like when the respect factor that you have for your team as a guy like Osiris, like he's telling you, listen, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what he's gonna do. And you see the results on the field. I don't think he's giving up a sack in like 4 years. Just listen, Osiris Torrance was the best guard in football, regardless if he didn't come from the Sun Belt. He still is. But how much better does he make your game? Because people here being a student of the game, like, listen, man, knowing what I got to do and knowing my scheme, that's only part of it, man. I want to just be able to read and react when I'm out there. Let my abilities take over. That right side of the line. Listen, y'all was some road graders. We're going to get to the running backs in a second, but being able to learn from a guy who he seems to respect younger guys like yourself to want to say, hey, man, whatever you need from me, holler at me, because we five guys, but we represent one, common goal, and that's to keep the quarterback clean, open up holes for the running backs, and at the end of the day, man, we're trying to have more points than the other team. How much better are you think you're going to be moving forward in your career because you had a guy like that to help mentor you?
It's just, I think him being able to teach me, like, kind of like help me with the offense. When you understand the offense better, it's you makes your job easier. It makes you not think about what you have to do and just go play football. And that's what I like to do. I hate thinking. I like playing.
Also, the O-line this year did something that I love Dan Mullen. Did some incredible things at Florida, but the running game, it just wasn't clicking. and that's nobody to blame on. It's not like we didn't make an effort to run the ball. 2022, way different. I'm talking about could have had, I don't know what Etienne and Johnson's numbers are for the year, but y'all were some road breakers. You are a right tackle. I gotta ask, do you want to run play or do you want to pass play? What do you want? Like, because I heard that there are certain plays you hear and you start smiling. Okay, now we're finna get right. What is there? Do you want that run play? Do you want that pass play? What do you want to hear coming from Anthony Richards? Be like, all right, bro. Listen, I'm about to do this dude in front of me. May God bless his soul, but he about to get this work.
Yeah, trust me, I want that run play because if I come down and hit some, I just want a down block every time. If I get a down block every time, life's easy. We make holes open. But if I'm getting in the pass game, that's a lot more technical. And I'm still young. I got to figure out them technical stuff. But if we're running the ball crazy and I hear a pass play, I get mad. Like if we're running like crazy, we got to keep running the ball.
I was told this. I played with Shannon Snell. Y'all know Shannon Snell. Sonny's Barbecue. Played with him. And I played with Max Starks. He came and spoke to the team. They like 6'8", 6'9". Max taught me something when it comes to being an offensive lineman. When it comes to pass block, he says you are a door. Doors you can only go through doors that open up. Like if a door opens, you can walk in it. If that door stays straight, I don't care if it's Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa, I don't care if it's Ventrell Miller, they can't get there. And I said, really? He goes, yeah. He said, now I'm gonna have to slide now and again. He said the hardest thing for a big guy is to be aggressive, but be patient. Like I got to be aggressive, but if I get one bad step here, I get beat. Late with my hands, I get beat. Playing the right tackle position, man, you usually getting the best athlete on the D line. You usually getting that guy that either 240 to 260, or you might get a heavier guy that's more like what is the hardest thing that people don't get about playing the right tackle position, especially even though you on the quarterback strong side, he's still saying, look, man, I got to be able to eliminate this guy in front of me.
It's keeping the quarterback clean. I think that's the biggest thing. I think the hardest part about it is, you're protecting the guy back there that runs the offense. And if he's the starting guy for a reason, and you're the reason if he gets sacked, it's your fault, not his fault, no one else's fault. So I think the hardest part for me is, not being over aggressive and not trying to like lean on him or anything like that, because that's how you get beat.
Also, you played basketball in high school. How scared were those? I mean, they go, wait a minute, whoa. Who was that? Remember the guy we went up against, man? That's him. Yeah, he a little leaner because he's been running up and down this court. How much did basketball keep that momentum going? And then you had to be happy when you went to Florida to say, okay, my basketball days is over with. It's all football all the time.
No, if I was like 210, a little skinny, I'd be playing basketball right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can hoop a little bit.
Now I got to ask. Now, even though Whittemore is no longer with the squad, man, wishing the best. I seen the dunk contest with Anthony Richardson. How often do you tell the AR and them, like, listen, bro, y'all, I'm a little thicker now. That's cool, but make no mistake about it, bro. If I decided to just lean out, I'll challenge some of y'all because I got some height on y'all. And the thing is, you being, you're 6'6", 6'7", or whatever, you got that big man like mentality. Look, bro, I'm a bully people. What you mean? I'm not doing this cute stuff. I'm Zion Williams. I'm down in the post, and at the end of the game, man, watch me get 20 and 20, baby. That's 20 points, 20 rebounds. Y'all deal with the rest.
Come on, man. I ain't no ball handler. Trust me that. So just throw me the ball in the paint, drop step, dunk it. That's all I want to do.
Oh my God! See, look, that's what it is, people. Austin just showed you why he didn't play basketball, because what he just said is that's what basketball used to be. Yeah. I don't got to be LeBron. I don't got to bring the ball up. I'm gonna run back, get on offense, get in position. Listen, if I catch the rock, if he catch that right elbow, that spin move, and I'm dunking on him, hey, coach, man, he too little. He don't want this beat down low. See, the big man is lost. Now we got 7-footers shooting threes. Come on, Joel and B. That's another different show. That's why we keeping it. But I got to say this also, the offensive line meeting room. Now, when I was in college, played tight end, I got to go in the O-line room like once or twice.
Yeah.
I'm walking in this thing, and I think I know what I'm about to walk into.
Mm-hmm.
Man, y'all have the most unique room out there, because you got the starters in the front, and you got the backup sitting behind them. But the way an offensive line coach coaches y'all, he has to be, he can't have it all there because he's dealing with 5 guys every play. So 4 guys can do their job. 5th guy get beat. Then somebody get some leakage. What is it like? You got to have a lot of fun in the offensive line meeting room, because y'all boys are some characters, man.
It's fun when coach makes it fun. You know what I mean? If it's serious, you ain't having no fun. But it's fun messing around with guys when they take a play off in practice and the coach don't see it. I'll be sitting behind them boys, be cracking them boys up.
Are there plays in the game, Austin, that like, okay, you doing your thing, right? You ain't privy what happened on the other side, but you go watch the game film and you go, boy, oh my God, you ain't told me nothing. He did you like that? Like, because what happens is, look, to be an offensive lineman, you got to be able to give I got to be able to take pain. I got to be able to give it. I got to be able to take some, give some. But y'all boys y'all ruthless. Like, what is this thing about? All right, it's a pass to play. Just say somebody come on a blitz, a little small guy, you've eliminated him. And the guard, even though Osiris ain't giving up nothing, y'all will go give him a gut shot. Wham! It's almost like y'all catch him right there in the ribs. Like, what is that like knowing, hey, man, if he dumb enough to, to give me this whole side, I'm going to take it.
Oh, that's why I don't play defense. Trust me. I'm too smart to play defense. I know when it's just one-on-one, someone else is coming to hit me. Trust.
You get to college, right?
Yeah.
You used to D tackles being, I don't know, 6'3", 6'4", right? All of a sudden, there goes Javon Dexter. He looking you in the face. You like, you play what? I play D tackle. Then here come Big Dez. And when I say big, I mean real big. Like you got, but then he's athletic though.
Yes.
Like now, listen, I hope y'all gave Big Dez some. Listen, Dez get the fumble recovery. I said, Dez, stop trying to switch hands. That little old quarterback, run through him. Run through that QB and get in the zone. What was that play like watching Big Dez almost get in the zone, man?
I felt like the whole team was about to go out there and tackle him and hype him up. Now, I thought they were going to give us, throw all these penalties on us, but, it's just really cool seeing that for him.
You get to play in the swamp. Most people hear about it. I mean, you heard about it growing up. You've seen it. Now you felt it. You get to tell people what's that's like, because they'll say, oh, well, Austin, he's used to it now. Bro. It's something about running out and they crave. It's like, bruh, where all these people come from? It's 100 degrees. They swing back and forth in the fourth quarter. What is that atmosphere like, Austin?
It's every single time I run out. I probably ran out there. Every time in 2 years, I've still got chills and butterflies in my chest running out there. Especially on the first drive, you just hear screaming when we come out on the field. It's crazy. It's just nothing like it.
Gainesville, Florida is changing. The world of college football is changing. We sitting here on 84 Reasons, Gators Collective. Shout out to Eddie Rojas and Jen, and Ryan, for making this possible. Y'all boys get the benefit now, literally, off your name and image. Like when you first heard about this, obviously people go, okay, quote, we get to make a couple of dollars. But then you think about how. Okay, I get to make money, but how do I do it? How has the NIL, I guess, world been to you?
I mean, it's been all right. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's I don't really put myself out there like that. But when they come to me, and I accept it. I feel like I play this game more for the money right now. So I'm playing for a bigger goal. But if it comes to me, I ain't gonna say no. Trust me on that one.
True indeed. We're talking to Austin Barber. Listen, offensive line extraordinaire. Yes, he got to play next to Osiris. Listen, one of the next great ones coming up. And like he said, Coach, we can run the ball all game. Sorry, Justin Shorter. Sorry, Pearsall. Sorry, Xavier Henderson. Sorry, sorry, all y'all boys. Sorry, Pouncey. It's gonna be Montreal. It's gonna be Etienne, and we gonna eat these boys up. I was told that to run the ball is all attitude. Look, bro. I'm coming downhill. I don't care if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Smash mouth. So at the end of the day, are you trying to tell me you just a smash mouth old lineman? Look, bro, I want problems, so I want to run the route.
Yeah, I ain't no timid guy on the field. I'm trying to smash your face in and talk shit to you. Talk shit to you afterwards. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, now this is the thing too, right? All right, the trash talking, right? All right, I'm trying to. All right, cause see, y'all dealing with each other. Look, it's 4-on-5 usually. 4 of those guys, 5 of y'all guys, but the difference is they get backups. They get guys get to running. Hey man, we got a 10-play drive. I'm tired. I'm tapping out. I need some help or whatever. What are those battles like, and what are those conversations like? Because I be seeing y'all at the O-lineman, y'all good for keeping y'all hand on the guy at the end of the play. He'll slap your hand down, and you clap your hand like, bro, that's all you've been doing all game. That little slap on me?
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to want to watch this tape, bro. Bro, listen, I respect you, but listen, y'all might want to get somebody else because what you doing ain't working. What are those conversations like between O-lineman and D-lineman?
Oh, it's hate, straight hate all the time, regardless of how good you're playing, how bad you're playing. We're gonna say some stuff to you. I don't even care if I give up a sack or something. I'm still gonna talk shit the next play because that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do.
Wait a minute. So you like an old lineman with like the mindset of a DB, like a cornerback that just gave up a touchdown. You're like, look, bro, you was lucky. I don't. So your game is I'm talking trash regardless. I don't care. I don't care what I just did. I worked too hard during the week. College football is stressful as hell for those people that don't know because the expectations are just through the freaking roof. Can't go anywhere in Gainesville. The only place I go in Gainesville that I like is Sonny's because I'm with my other teammates and we eating good. Other than that, it's Austin. What? It used to be, are you Austin Barber, not Austin, man? How you think we're going to do this week when the goal is to win, bro? Like the goal is to go out there and win. Was there a play or a game this year that stood out to you?
Florida State.
Talk to me, man. I mean, you got to go to Bill Campbell. What was it like, man?
Nah, that stood out to me because of straight trash talk, straight nonsense, all that. Them boys hated me. I hated them boys. We said some choice words. There was some scuffles. I ain't gonna lie to you, but the funnest game was probably Tennessee. That atmosphere was different as well.
Tyson Nealon, 100. Listen, people. For those people that have never seen 100,000 people wearing creamsicle orange shirts on with a little smoky dog. I was blessed enough to play that twice. I won that twice. They actually beat me at home twice when I was at Florida, which was crazy. But to have the game y'all had, right? Obviously, it was a battle of offenses. You got Hendon Hooker and his squad. You got AR and you guys. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we came up, one play show. I don't know if we're gonna get the Hail Mary, but to see the type of fight y'all showed that game in hostile environment, obviously Tennessee had one of their best teams ever. At what point did y'all realize, hey, bro, we still in this game, man? And that was really a 4-quarter game.
Going down, so it was like 38-24, I think it was. Mm-hmm. When we went down and scored and threw it to Ricky scored or Montrell ever scored, and you just see all the light. Only 80 people in that stadium. That's only the team. You just see everybody's face just brighten up. It's like we actually have a chance. And then you see what happened on the onside kick. I just thought it's sliver that we were just gonna win or whatever.
Playing at the University of Florida is obviously a lot of pressure on you because it's the biggest brand in the state. Take nothing away from those other two schools, the one down south and one on the Panhandle. Take nothing away from the Jags or the Bucks or the Dolphins. University of Florida, man, that's a flagship school. That's the one. And you guys, I think, people are gonna talk about the record, but sometimes the record is not a microcosm of the actual season. Y'all was down 20-3, right, against Georgia. All of a sudden, it's 28-20. Yeah. What was that sideline like? Because I'm just looking at the Georgia sideline, and they are like, what is going? Because the barometer is always going to be the teams in your conference, the Tennessees, the Kentuckys, what may happen. But Georgia is arguably the best team in the country. When y'all scoring 17 unanswered points, coming out of halftime, and listen, Kirby Smart, he done took his little visor off. He like, what the hell's going on? What was that feeling like, Austin? Because I want to be able to stand toe to toe with arguably the best team in the country right now.
It just felt like we had to fight in us, regardless of what happened in the first half happened in the first half. You just showed that these boys want to win and want to play ball with the best team in the country.
Austin, I mean, when I think about the University of Florida, I think about what's next, right? And obviously, the season didn't go the way you go, but y'all was in every game. Like there were no blowouts this year. There were no, oh my God, they didn't have a shot. Kentucky, you had a bad showing. It happens, right? Tennessee had their best showing all year. Yeah. I know that Texas A&M one was LSU kind of got away. Vanderbilt was just one of those games. Yeah. Florida State had some home cooking. I don't care what nobody says. There was some home cooking going on, but man, how dangerous can y'all be moving forward, especially when it's going to be another year under this Billy Napier regime? And then when you're talking about the recruits you guys got coming in, guys like yourself coming back, how dangerous can you guys be looking forward?
I think we can be one of the most dangerous teams in the country, just because we'll just sit in the back, let us work while people are talking about other teams. We'll sneak up on them on all these people. I mean, we got guys coming in that can play real ball. So, and we got guys that played this year that we just get a whole nother offseason, whole nother spring ball, everything. It's going to be dangerous.
Austin, I'm a Georgia boy. That's why my biggest rival was Georgia. Nobody wants. But I asked you, what's your best game? Florida State. I don't like them. They don't like. They know what it is, bro. They know I don't like them. Like, tell people what that genuine dislike is like. Like, it's Florida State week. You tune in coach out. Like, I don't like these dudes. This is a dude that got to play for them, bro. I used to dominate him in high school, and all of a sudden he go to Florida State thinking he good. He ain't good. What is that feeling like knowing? I don't like their colors. I don't like Chief Osceola. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like nothing about the Panhandle of Florida.
It's we play that Florida State music when we lift. It's just everything, every thought about Florida State I hate. Regardless, like it's just nothing about it. I hated Florida State since I was born, and I'll never stop hating Florida State.
I don't know. We don't know what it's gonna be when a guy like Anthony Richardson, if he's moving on to the National Football League, we wish him nothing but the best. But you got the block for him. That's a freak of nature. What is it like, man, dealing with that dude every day, and you see him going 60-something yards like that's like any natural human walker can do that on the football field?
He makes me look good when I don't look good. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's got me out of some situations that I'm like, thank the Lord. Makes me look a lot better. Makes me look a whole lot better. You know, he's a leader. He's a guy that stepped up and been a leader on this team and on this offense, and it showed. You know, people follow what he says and people believe what he says.
Austin, man, what's next for you? Red shirted, got a chance to see it playing a lot of games. Started, I think, 5 games this year. Got a chance to see what that atmosphere. Because when you come in as a true freshman and they put you in there for 2 or 3 games, you feel it. But when you start in these pivotal matchups, because out the gate, freaking Utah. I mean, I think they playing in the Pac-12 championship, if I'm not mistaken, against freaking USC. Y'all play LSU and Georgia both playing freaking for the SEC championship game. Florida State had a bounce back year. Tennessee had their best year we've seen in a long time. And, you know, Vanderbilt, they came up 1 game short to make a bowl game. But talk about just like getting everybody's best, because people go, what's it like playing in Florida? Bruh, people play us like we are the creme de la creme, which we are. But what is next for Austin, knowing that, hey, bro, I didn't win against Texas A&M and Kyle Field. Unfortunately, I had to, keep my food down when I was in Tallahassee. I almost threw it all up because I had to go down there. I see what Florida, Georgia is in Jacksonville. What is next for Austin in 2023? What should these defenders, especially those guys with their hands on the ground in front of you, what should they expect from you?
Just a better player than I was this year. Just technically better, more smart, just more of a film junkie, a guy that's just gonna be the guy that just gonna beat you up regardless every day, every play, every down.
Billy Napier, before I let you out of here, obviously coming over from Louisiana, relative unknown as far as big names go. I knew who he was. I had to cover him in the Sun Belt. Yeah. How much better has he made you, not just as a football player, but as a young man? Because like you said, look, dude, I love playing football. I love the physicality of it. But I didn't realize, by knowing all my teammates, not just on offense, but defense and special teams, that make me go out there and play harder for those dudes.
Yeah. He's been a guy, like, since he's walked in, he's been a guy that's came up to me every day, said something to me every day, and it just shows that he cares about me and actually the whole team. You know, it's just having a guy like that is going to stand up for you and be for you regardless of anything happens. Just makes me feel like I can stand by him and play ball for him.
He is Austin Barber. He represents Jacksonville, Florida, Duval, if you don't know. Went to Yulee High School, home of, Derrick Henry. Shout out Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry run the ball better with my Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill get on my nerves. Represented Trinity Christian, won a state championship for the Trinity Christian boys. Also was getting buckets in high school. Now, all he do is, I beat the hell out of D lineman, bro, for a living. That's what I do. It ain't personal. It ain't personal. You just you got on the wrong colors. You play the wrong position, and you in front of me. He is Austin Barber. If you're looking for him, he got his feet up at the hot tub at the new $75 million facility, eating asparagus wrapped in bacon. Them boys bougie now. I mean, they going there. Hey, man, I'll see you at the hot tub. Oh, Cyrus. Okay. I'm just saying. But what he's doing the most is he's on 84 Reasons. Not my reasons, his reasons. No games. Well, some games. No gimmicks, because he's not a gimmick. He Austin Barber. And if you don't like it, deal with it. He's 6'6". He's gonna be easy to find. And if you had to play defense against him this year, you probably pissed off because he put you on your back. You got to see what the sun looked like because you was looking at the ceiling, baby. Awesome, man. I appreciate you taking the time today, sir.
I appreciate you having me on there. It's been a great time.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.